Hey everybody, it's Matt here, and today I have got the Boss Stanton men's leather ratchet dress belt with automatic sliding buckle. As you can see, it comes in this nice looking gift box with the Boss Stanton logo on the front. On the back it says it's made in China. This is plastic wrapped. And then on the bottom of the box, it is promoting that it's a minimalist design with premium gift packing and innovative effortlessness in silver here. And obviously that made in China text. The gift box is a cardboard box. It has a really nice texture and look and feel to it. It's obviously black with that gold emblem on the front. And then on the inside, we have our belt and buckle. This center section contains the buckle and it is obviously padded on its own. That is our Boss Stanton ratchet buckle. Now I got this in the coffee color, and so the ratchet buckle is like a combination of this dark gray and silver into an almost black around the majority of the buckle, and it feels really solid, really sturdy. Continuing down, we have the belt and of course our instructions. So what we're looking at here is this second one, the lever ratchet buckle. In order to resize the belt, it does say we can trim it down before wearing it, but to avoid cutting off too much, and it does have some suggestions here on how to cut it, where to cut it, and so on. It is a nice dark brown leather. It is double stitched around all of the edges. The only exception being this end, which goes into the buckle. So this is the end that's going to be in our buckle. This end is just a raw exposed end. So that's where we're actually going to shorten it if we choose to cut it to size. On the inside of the belt and then up towards this end, the finished end, we do have the Boss Stanton logo on the inside of the belt, not on the outside, which is nice. So because of that ratchet system, there are no holes in the belt anywhere. It is a single piece, and these ratchet grooves are like a flexible plastic, so they do seem to move really well with the belt, and they seem to have plenty of flexibility and twist. It doesn't appear to be causing the belt to be unduly rigid or anything. Now I got this belt in the size 34, and the actual length here is closer to 41.5 inches, but if we have a look on the underside, I'm assuming that the ratchet is going to be, so the 34-inch marker is sitting just towards the inner end of the ratchet system, so it's sort of like 2/3 of the way in maybe. And I have also just noticed up here on this end that we do have a bunch of markers here for shortening or adjusting the belt to the appropriate size. And so we can see here there's a 34 marking there telling us that this is the 34 size. We then have got 32, 30 and 28 all marked on the belt here as well. So once we're happy with the length of our belt, we want to grab our buckle and we want to go to the underside of it and lift this little piece up. We've got these teeth here which look pretty nasty. They are meant to bite into that belt and hold it in place. Now putting the belt in here is actually really easy. We want to make sure we've got the correct side of the belt facing the correct side of the buckle. So we want the outside of the belt facing the outside of the buckle, inside of the belt going in on that same side of the teeth are. Then we want to sort it through this bottom groove here. So you can see there when you close that bar up, that's where the teeth are going. That's where you want to slide it into. If you slide the belt into the top one, it's not going to do anything. So we'll slide it into this bottom one here. Again, we want the correct side of the belt, so outside facing outwards. And that's going to go through. We've got the teeth there exposed. Make sure it's all nicely lined up and solid all the way in. You won't be able to push it any further because we've got this little piece here preventing it from going past the edge. So that's as far as it'll go, and it should be sitting nice and flush against the buckle there. And we want to take this and push those teeth down, and they're going to bite into that belt and puncture it and hold it in place. So we're going to push that down and into the belt. It's fairly firm, so don't be afraid to apply pressure to it. And there you go, it's in, and our belt is nice and solidly in place there and not moving at all. We're now all good to go ahead and put it on. Once it's on, it's really worth noting how to get it off again. What's going to happen is we're going to slot the belt through the buckle like so, just through this open end here. And once this little piece here, this little tooth catches the ratchets, it'll actually start to click into place, and you can hear that click with each ratchet that it goes over, and that's going to lock it in and hold it in place nice and tightly there. Once we're ready to release it, this is the part that we need to know. We've got on the underside of the buckle this little lever here. That's just going to lift up, so we're just pulling that out towards the front of the buckle. So pull it towards the front of the buckle there, like so, upwards or out, and then we can pull the belt for as long as it's released. So hold it up, slide the belt out, and away we go. Again, I'm going to slot that in like so till the ratchet catches, and then we can just lift that release and pull the belt back through. Let's put this on, see how it looks. So I'm wearing it with navy pants and a blue button-up shirt. Mine was an Essentials one actually. And that just slots through super easily into that ratchet. This belt feels really sturdy, really solid, and that ratchet system is just super easy to use. So when it comes to taking it off, it's quite literally just release that ratchet and away you go. So possibly one of the easiest belts to size on. Super easy to get it just right, and many points of adjustment. So that is it with my Amazon Essentials blue Oxford long sleeve shirt, and of course my Hagar navy long pants. Hope you found this video helpful. For more information and pricing on these ones, make sure you check out the affiliate links that are down in the description, and of course give this video the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one from me. Bye for now.